Hey guys, what's up? Vixtronic here again, and today we're going to continue on with our adventure of Eve. And if you happen to see the last video, then you know that Mary just got knocked out. And now we are going to continue onward and to try and find our way back to the original gallery. And we're not out of the woods yet. There's still a bit more to go. So let's go ahead and continue onward. And let's see here. Alright. Aspiration. Okay. And there's this mannequin here. Looks like these stairs go down. Alright, Eve, step back. Okay. Ugh. Just how many statues have I pushed today? Well, if I counted correctly in my head, my memory, I believe he just pushed 2 statues. Oh well, let's go. Alright, let's move along. This new area. Gates! What are those things? It's new. Okay, run. Ah! Don't want to get hit. Sketchbook. Okay. New place. New area. Well now, this is a significant change in atmosphere. But nothing we can't handle. Let's go, Eve. You're so positive, Gary. Like, look at you. You're all like, let's go. Nothing we can't do. Alright, a tulip bud. Why hasn't this one bloomed, I wonder? I don't know. It's a mystery. And to be quite honest, when I first played, I didn't even know that was a tulip bud. Like, for the longest time, I was just like, okay, it's a dot. Like, what? But, you know, whatever. Okay, so here's a little house. A bookcase. What? These are all storybooks. That's nice. Alright. This looks like Mario for some reason. Portrait of a person. Okay. The clock isn't ticking. Here's some little stools and a table, but you can't sit down. Even though we've been walking for like, what, a long time. Okay. Bulletin board. But there's nothing written on it. It's locked. It's locked also. And if you notice here to my left, there's an image or a doll or something that resembles me, and yeah, it's just hanging there. It is also part of the counter, I believe. I think it has some significance, but I don't really think it affects much. But basically I got that one, I think, from reading one of the stories, like the one where it was talking about the girl that died in the gallery or something. And I think that's why that's there. Because depending on what you choose, or like for instance, if the mannequin heads, if you broke some of them or something happens, you know, it would have little consequences going along the way, little, you know, tiny changes here or there. Some changes, of course, again, affect the overall story, but some don't. Some are just kind of there as like little extras that you can find. Alright, so I'm going to check this. Down to gallery. Alright, so we know the gallery's somewhere around here, right? Here's butterfly, and some more butterflies. Okay, and there's this house, which is locked. Looking closer, there's text on the door. There are instructions on the pink building. Read them to open this door. Alright. Such a kind message. It wraps around to suspicious. Yeah, kinda does. I mean, besides, yeah, how do you open a door with a message? It's weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this. Door is frozen over. Okay, and there's lots of flowers in this area. This is locked too. And let's keep going this way. There's some water. Okay, a pond. Feel the water, stare into the water, dip rose in. Well, obviously if you dip the rose in, it's going to hurt you because everything in this game hurts you. So let's go ahead and bypass that for now, and we're going to feel the water. The water's lukewarm. Okay? And let's go ahead and stare into the water because for some reason Eve likes staring, okay? That's just her, it's her thing. She stares like at everybody and anything. Make sure you don't fall in while you're spacing out. Yeah, so she's kind of spacey, but she's smart. She's out there. Okay, and this is just trees with nothing on it, and we came back around to the beginning. And so now we're going to go to the middle. And the middle is the pink building. Alright, and along with that, there's a save, of course. And another vase with water, just in case we need it, which we might, just depending. Alright, so we can't go in here. Okay, the pink key is always kept in the toy box. The toy box? I guess there's a key there. Yeah, I guess so too, Gary, they just said. Let's find it, Eve. Okay, let's find it, Gary. We shall go. And look around. And let's see. Oh wait, no. I was supposed to go back. It's this house. Okay, it's so quaint. Let's see. I guess this is a coat hanger? Well, he didn't say it with a question mark, so I guess this is a coat hanger. Like, he's just matter of fact. Some sort of red fruit. Probably apples, I would think. Unless it's cherries, but that's kind of big to be cherries, so it's probably apples. And there's a stuffed rabbit. And a bucket. Let's take it. Because we're kind of klepto and we take everything. So, hey, let's go back. Shall we? Eve! Gary! Where are you? Maybe if we stay quiet, she'll go away. Don't tell me that was... She's after us. Yes, she is. Her and her little palette knife. Alright, so... Now we know she's looking for us, apparently. Alright, so... Can you guess what I should do next? Yeah, save. And for those of you who got it wrong, come on. I've done it like how many times? Alright. Let's go to this over here. Door is frozen over. And why do I keep going over here? I still can't do anything yet. I should know this by now. Alright, so we did get a bucket. And let's go ahead and check our inventory because it's there. It says a bucket for kids can be filled with water. So if you put 2 and 2 together, it makes 5. Alright, so a pond. Feel the water, stare into it, fill the bucket. Yes. Fill the bucket with water. Okay, for those of you who don't know sarcasm, yes, I know 5 isn't the correct answer. Of course, everybody knows it's 8. Alright, see, now that we have the water, oh yeah, the tulip. The thing that I didn't realize the first time I played, I wandered around like 20 minutes and I honestly had to skip this altogether. But this is where we need to go. And we are going to water it and then it's gonna grow. Alright, so it blooms. And there's something in the tulip. And it's the gallery key. Alright, so let's go to the gallery. It's over here. Let's see. And look at that. Isn't that nice? But see, there's Gary, and there's me, and Pandora's box, and Mary, and the little disturbing doll. Isn't that lovely? Oh, it's so sweet. Okay. Pandora's box. A box. Okay, Pandora's box, huh? Let's leave it right now. Yes, maybe we shouldn't open it. Maybe. But, you know, we're in a gallery and it's kind of crazy here, so let's just open it. Okay. Pandora's box. Open it. Great. I wonder what all that was. Ah, there's something left in the box. Obtain the little mirror. A mirror. Well, let's just hope it's hope. Ha 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 ha. Very funny, Gary. Okay, so in case you're not familiar with the story of Pandora's box, it is a old legend story. I'm not sure if it's Greek or Roman or what exactly. But basically it's this box that has all these things inside of it, and this girl is very curious about it, and you know, one day she decides, you know what, I'm going to open the box. I don't care what anybody says, because like all the main rulers and stuff were telling her like, no, don't open the box. And so she ends up opening the box. Excuse me. And she opens it up, and there's a bunch of like bad stuff inside, like pestilence and violence and, you know, crazy things. And so anyway, all these things get released into the world, as it were, because I guess like it was like supposed to be like a perfect world or something, and so like these bad things were all put in this box. And apparently they didn't label it of what it had inside. So she was curious. She opened the box, and all these crazy things went all over the place. And at the very bottom, on the inside, supposedly out came this beam of hope, basically. So the whole moral of that story is like, you know, even though there's all these bad things, you know, with a little bit of hope that can like overcome, you know, all the other stuff. Yeah, something like that. That was like probably the world's worst telling of Pandora's box. Gee, thanks. Okay, they didn't like it either. I'm sorry. Actually that happens when you take too long and you're just kind of like wandering around. So it's kind of to like get you to get going. Alright, apparently I've waited long enough. Let's get back into it. This butterfly has an eye pattern on it. Okay, that's nice to know, right? Okay, I like this little part here. It's warm in the sunlight, so we can talk with Gary, stand still, or put the mirror down. Okay, so let's stand still first. Sunbathing is nice, but we've got to go. Or we might not get to see the real sun again. That is true. That is true. He has a point. Alright, so again, with the whole trying to get the very good ending, basically you want to spend as much time as you can with Gary. So, you know, we want to be nice to Gary, and hopefully that will give us a really good ending. I'm sorry, Gary, I'm choking you. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk with Gary. Okay, they say that art should stand on its own. Of course, in Giratena's case, the art also walks on its own and attacks on its own. Yeah, it does. Let's see. Say, Eve, what happened in the other room while we were separated? Huh? A statue blocked the door? Really? Those things are quite heavy, so it would have been hard for you to move it. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of strong for a little girl, but not that strong. Ah, dear. Look, Eve, my watch is broken. It was working this morning, but it stopped once I came here. I was really fond of it. I was gonna say, you know? Because, you know, I kind of give these inflections of my type of speech, like to Gary sometimes. But Gary's a lot more proper than I am. His sentence structure is more eloquent, so let's give him the credit he's due. I was really fond of it too. Okay, let's continue. I have to say, we've come a long way, us two. I wonder when we'll get out. My feet are starting to get sore. Yeah, it'd be nice if they had benches. I'm never going to be able to deal with dolls. It's been traumatic, to say the least. Yeah, if I had to deal with that doll room, yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to see a doll again. Actually, the gallery here had a picture of one too. Are they Giratena's works? I just get this feeling there's something else. Yeah, you know, they could be aliens. You know, they could be digital representations of his artwork. You never know. Alright. This place seems to make my ears ring. Plus, is it just me? Or does it smell like crayons? It could be because it's painted with crayons, Gary. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, it looks like crayons. Why? Well, because... Okay, I know, that joke is corny, I'm sorry. Oh, my watch. I just talked about this, so let's talk about something else, shall we? You know, after seeing all the moving paintings and things jumping out, I'm hardly even surprised to see a moving painting now. Crazy, isn't it? Trick art is nothing special, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, you get used to something when you see it enough. And for some people that's the case, but in other cases, I mean, there's some things you never get used to. Like me, I never get used to jump scares. Every time something loud or crazy pops up, I get scared every time. They say that art stands on its own. Can't we talk about something else, Gary? Yes, we have come a long way. And you know, Gary, it's you know, it's nice. It's nice talking with you. And yes, there is ringing. My ears do ring. These little dingly bells. Eve, you're holding on to your rose, right? Make sure you don't lose it. And don't let anyone else have it. Although, I still wonder, why do we have these roses? Well, I recall there was a rose sculpture in the gallery called Embodiment of Spirit. I wonder if there's a connection there. Yes, there is, Gary. In case you haven't noticed, we keep putting the rose in the water every time we get hurt, and it wilts. So, if you haven't caught on by now, Gary, come on. Eve, you came to the exhibit with your mom and dad, yes? I came alone. Not to imply I don't have friends, of course. Yeah. Art galleries aren't really places for groups of adults to go. I thought it would be nicer to see the exhibit alone. Take it at my own pace. See, I like Gary. He understands me. You know, I would think the same thing. I went to a art gallery a long time ago with like a group of friends on like a field trip. And it was okay. It was alright. But there was so much craziness going on and stuff, and so you don't really get to enjoy the actual artwork because everyone's like, come on, let's go, I'm hungry, let's eat lunch, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, when you go by yourself, you can really just stand and watch, you know, watch the art, look at the art, appreciate the art. So yeah, and it's always nice when they actually have refreshments, you know. I was just thinking, why did Mary come with us? To make fun of us? The more I think about it, the less likely that seems. We don't know very well what she's after. Of course, she may not even have a goal. First things first. Me too. I totally agree. Palette knives are bad. And, you know, it's not nice to stab people or things, especially the little mannequin heads. Like, they didn't deserve that. And yeah, see, Gary's traumatized. He's talking about dolls again. Let's see. I'm not sure if that's it. Because again, you want to keep talking to him. Try to get all the dialogue you can. It helps with the counter. And one thing's for sure, my throat is like getting sore. Oh, I like this one. Alright. Let's see if I can pronounce that word right. I always get it wrong. Say, Eve, have you heard of macarons? Macarons or macaroons? I'm not sure because they're two different things. So leave a comment below as to how you're supposed to pronounce that version. Okay, that version's the sweet, I believe it's French type of dessert. There are these pastries shaped like hamburgers. And just the other day, I had one at a cafe and it was so tasty. It was really, really good. Even the cream wasn't too sweet. So, if we get out of here, could we go there together? No, wait. We will be going there. And we will get out. I promise. You're so sweet. Yay. Why? Okay. Yeah, so I'm done fangirling for the moment. I'm sorry. Let's see. He did ask that already. Yes, he did. And, yeah. So I think this is more or less all the dialogue with Gary. Pretty much, I'm not sure if, I can't remember if his dialogue changes after we put down the mirror. I'm not exactly sure, because I don't remember. Ah, the ice on the door melted. I see now. You reflected the sunlight. Not too shabby. Yeah. Curse, Gary. I'm like totally smart. You know, I'm a genius. Let's see. He's talking about the little pastries again. And I've seen a lot of fan art on this, and it's really cute. A lot of them are like them at this little cafe eating the little sweets, macarons, whatever. And so yeah, I like seeing some of those. Maybe I should do a speed paint. That'd be cool. Okay. So I don't really think he's gonna change what he's saying, but that's okay, you know, because he doesn't have to. Gary's awesome the way he is, okay? Alright, so this is the beginning of a difficult puzzle. But good thing for you, I actually know how to do the puzzle after I couldn't solve it myself when I first played and I had to look it up. Yes, I did cheat. I am sorry. Alright, so just be glad I'm admitting that because, you know, it's kind of a hard thing to admit. I don't normally cheat on games, like, at all, but this puzzle just had me so insanely stumped that I just could not do it. So, anyway, we're going to head out for now, and let's head over here, and I'm thinking, what? It got me that time. I hate that. It's like, I can do better than this. Okay. So we used all the water in the vase, great. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. I was just about to save after all that, and I could have had full health. Okay. So I'm gonna save it there. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it there so then next time I can go ahead and finish the puzzle. And let's go ahead and pause so we don't get stabbed again in the back. And I'm going to leave it here, and next time we will finish the puzzle and continue onward and find out more about this crazy mystery of the art gallery. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave it a like. And if you want to see more crazy random goodness that I've done, or the past Eve episodes that I've done, and especially if you're new to the channel, go ahead and feel free to check out those episodes. They're pretty good too, if I do say so myself. And feel free to subscribe if you like my style of gameplay. And, you know, I'll go ahead and continue making more of these. And so, I honestly can't remember if I said it already. Check the links in the description below or the annotations at the end for more. And I'll see you all later, gamers. Don't worry, we'll get out of here alive. I promise. Gary, why is your voice so hard to do?